Hey guys, this is Lena, and you're watching Lena's Life. And right now, I wanted to talk about something that's really been bothering me. Derek Bros, the Global Witness, has shut down our ability to do live streaming. And basically, over a lie that he was promulgating on his Discord chat, which he calls a private server. But I wasn't able to really share the details of that conversation because he made us yank it off the air, and he yanked us off in the middle of our show. So, whoa, sorry. I just wanted to share that information with all of you and let you decide. This is your global witness, your fearless leader. He's a lying, manipulating, and might I say, maybe borderline psychotic sociopath. Since I can't really go into detail about the conversation audio-wise, I had it transcribed, so I put it on my phone. Okay, so let me paint the scenario for you. It was Saturday night. Was it? Yeah, it was Saturday night. And or Sunday night? Saturday night. What? Yeah, one of those nights. And I had basically decided to take a listen to what was going on in the chat to see if they were talking about us. And I guess around 5:30-ish or something like that, I just clicked on and listened to their voice chat. And this is what I heard. We heard this, and it was right before we were going to go live a show that we were going to do ourselves. So Gordon starts off, well, actually, Derek started talking about us personally, our own business, and mentioning the fact that we're transsexuals and how he said that the church would crucify us, but here he was being like the great, benevolent, godlike, wonderful person that he is, and he was showing us mercy and grace. This man is nothing about mercy, and he's nothing about grace, and he's more of a global menace than a witness. So it starts off. Gordon McWhorter, who we did a show about yesterday on our channel. Super love you guys. Random man, very good point. How big was the joint? Okay, now the joint that they're talking about is the fact that Gordon had written on his on Discord that he had shared a joint with me in his Jeep in Arizona, and that I had somehow made my way down there, that I had literally driven myself all the way to Arizona without Mark knowing about it. And, he said that, for other people said that she was there, and, Mark didn't know, and all this. So it goes on. Oh, it was what kind of joint was it, Gordon? Some random guy says, oh, it was the kind that you get from the dispensary. Oh, hey, way too much fun. They're having so much fun at our, at our whatever, it's like at our expense. Yep, Gordon says. I got the same feeling, brother. She came on her own. Derek, Gordon, I don't think that Mark knew that she was there. That's what Derek says. She came on her own, Derek says. So I think that between those two, there's a little bit of an issue going on. I think that he, being a follower, didn't become a follower because she liked me a little too much, maybe. why she's attacking you in public to show that she doesn't like you and to create this illusion. All of these things are all you have to do is pay attention. This is how the enemy operates. So here's Derek creating this false narrative, and he's saying that he somehow understands the fact that Mark and I are having some kind of issue going on between us. Mind you, he's talking about our lives on his own private server, but he's talking about our business, okay? And that lie, which he's talking about, is what gets us knocked off the air. He's trying to hide his lie, right? Random man. Yeah, she set me on fire, so she smoked a joint with Gordon. And then she said that I was sacrificing humans at the Flying Eagle Butte. Yes, Gordon, we were worried because the Fallen Angel group is a Luciferian Gnosticism, and you guys do weird things. So I don't know what you did at Parowan Gap. I don't know what you do at Eagle, what you plan to do there. But, people were up in arms, so much so that the authorities were sent in. The U.S. government with a SWAT team was sent in because they're worried, they're scared about what you could do, right? So, this is all fun and games to these people. I love it. I love her so much. I super love you guys. That makes way more sense. I said, how about a road trip? He said, no, we like to be safe in our homes. And this was in a conversation that we had online on email with Gordon and between Mark and him, because he wanted to come on a road trip to go see us because we wanted to have him on our show. And he's like, oh, please, no. I'd rather come, I'd rather do a trip and just come see you guys. And we're like, please. So you could cast a spell on us? I don't think so. Or shoot us? I don't know. He's an ex-criminal. So we said, oh, no, we like to be safe in our homes. No, I'd like to see you guys. No. I just want to be online. We'd rather be safe here. Thank you. Anyway, I think that we want to be safe. I love you guys so much. She kept calling me a criminal. Ha. It's so funny. This is just so funny. I mean, I'm laughing. This is just so hilarious. He's got a record. Ha. Yeah, well, if you got a record, you always have that mark of being a criminal, right? That's just how it works. Random woman. Maybe that's why she was demonizing you guys so much. No, ma'am. The reason we were demonizing him is because he works in the background like a little demon. They work behind the scenes doing something else. And we had a show yesterday talking about that. Okay. Right. Gordon says, oh my gosh, it was flattering. Yeah, it was so flattering. Random woman. I can't watch anymore. That was annoying. Random man. I'm glad I didn't see any of it. It's the same thing they did to us. Oh, did they call you reptilian shapeshifters in the end or something? Oh, Gordon, no. He says, oh, no, she didn't mention any of that. She was stuck on fallen angels. Oh, yes, that's such a funny thing, Gordon, given the fact that your Discord chat's called Fallen Angels 1111, and we did a show exposing the evil that you wanted to cause over there in Monument Valley. So Derek comes back into the conversation, and the voice of little G says, the thing about those two is that this is where you know them by their fruit, right? They said many times, Derek said that Jesus never existed. And just like it, if you remember Christ, right, they said, did you say that you're the king of the Jews? And he said, everything that I've said, I said publicly and telling you. He said he was king of the Jews, right? He said, basically, I never said that the same thing. I never spoken that. Every one of my videos, I've said everything I've said on the radio, it's all public. And she still kept repeating that. I said, yeah, I haven't. And it's publicly visible. You can watch my videos, right? I never said that Christ never existed. Jeffrey Doherty said that. But again, everything that somebody else is saying, they will attribute to me, right? Just like they wanted to ask me questions about why Gordon said stuff. And I said, and pardon me for this transcription thing, because I can't do the audio. I could easily just hit play, but Mr. Global Menace wants to like sue us or something for not sharing this, the right way or whatever, sharing lies the right way. Let's see. Let's put a scenario in place here. Let's say somebody was actually talking about premeditating a murder. Do you think that it would be illegal for someone to make a recording of the conversation and report it to the authorities or whatever? Or would it be better for anyone to think that it's ethical to say, oh, gosh, you didn't do this legally. This is a private network. So whatever you said, it can't be used because this was a private conversation. It just makes no sense. And he talks about not wanting to be part of the matrix, yet he uses the matrix to make his case. It's ridiculous. Anyway, getting back to the global menace or the global deceiver, they asked me questions about why Gordon said stuff. And I said, I'm not responsible for what Gordon says. That's completely the antithesis from what I teach here. Yeah, that's Gordon. Gordon can defend himself. Why are you asking to see that that's how it works, right? They'll try to get me to answer for you. Why on earth would I? And then they go, well, you're their king. And I go, I'm not. You have a king, obviously. You guys think that a king rules over you, but I don't. Okay, so there you got it, people. The global menace, Derek Bros, says that he has no king that rules over him. The most important thing for any believer to understand is that of the lordship of Jesus Christ in their life. Okay, so if you want to follow the global menace, he wants you to be king of yourself. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Gnostic Luciferianism. The Navajo Times was correct in the original article. Okay? Continuing. So, but I don't. So everything that stops the point. When they continue to do stuff like that, it tells you they're fruits. Okay, now here's a man who's bull-faced lying about us on a private server with his groupies. And he's making up stories along with Gordon saying that I was at a location in Arizona that I've never been to, that my phone would attest as to never having gone there, that Mark and I are inseparable and we never are apart from each other. Yet the global menace has to say that they'll know them by their fruits. Well, global menace, we know you by your fruit, and your fruit is deception, okay? It's lying, okay? It is outright deceiving people, twisting scripture, using the name of God in vain. I don't care if you want to call him the little g or whatever, but what is happening here is false doctrine and lies being spread, okay? So everything they tell you, their fruits are no longer worth watching, nor is it worth having the conversation. I went to them, and here's the humble Derek Bros, the global menace, saying he humbled himself and came on our show. No, Derek, you called Mark a crackhead the day before we went on the air with you. Oh, wait, we never did go on the air with you because you never recorded, you never uploaded the video. Okay? Liar, liar. Okay? Liar. I went to them not because I was defending myself. Oh, no. He would never do that. But because I was actually defending them. Listen, Derek, Mr. Global Menace, we do not need a liar, a deceiver to defend us, okay? We do just fine being honest, okay? I was actually defending them. I was trying to prevent them from stopping them from harming themselves. Because when we testify against others, and here's a Derek Bros Global Menace teaching moment, people. You ready for it? You ready? Please listen to my words as he plays his wonderful theme song of deception. The only way that they can have an impression of me when we testify against others or testifying against ourselves, because the only way that they can have an impression of me is that if that's who they are, how mankind is that we project onto others a judgment of who we are. Derek, this is the perfect case of Luciferian mirroring doctrine, where you take something that's meant to look like this and you flip it that way and you make it seem like that's how it's supposed to be. But that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like this, okay? Not like that. You invert the truth so that it doesn't look like it's a deception, but it is a lie, okay? It's a lie. So, and that's how mankind is. We project onto others a judgment of who we are because we know ourselves, but we don't know others. So the only way that can try to imagine others being is to project onto somebody else. Like when somebody says to me, you think you're so special. And I go, no, I don't think I'm special. Yes, you think you are the fifth Buddha. That's what Fifth World said about you, okay? And I go, no, I don't. You don't know anything about me. In fact, I will lay down on the ground and let you walk over me. And I don't think I am special because I'll let you know beyond you, walk on me. You think you would be special? You and you be in my position, you'd be arrogant. You and in my position, you'd be conceited. You in my position would have an inflated ego. No, there is no ego that's more inflated than the ego of the global menace, not the witness, the menace. And in my opinion, I would think that you are God, but you're telling me that it was really sad that they didn't hear a word, someone said later. I watched the video, some woman said, and they didn't hear what they wanted to hear. Of course not. We always seek what we want to seek. That's why I always tell you, and this is another Derek moment. You ready for it? Please listen to my words. When it comes to you, if you walk into a room and somebody is looking to you to be an ass, they will find you being an ass, whether you are or not in their minds. If they're made up well before the interview happened. Yes, and why were they made up? What happened? What made you go there? There was something. And here's Derek being another assuming jerk is what he is, because he's pitting me against my husband, who does not believe this, does not think this, and we have no problems whatsoever in our relationship, Global Menace. He said, because I believe that Lynn, which is not my name, it's Lynn, his wife has a thing for somebody in this group. And that was spoken. That's why they didn't come to the original event. Yeah. For the record, I was never attracted to you or to anyone at the Global Witness event. Okay? Nothing like that. Okay? Nothing like that. It's just ridiculous that you would even think that I would even want to be around people as filthy as you are, you know. And why were they made up? Somebody in the group, and that was spoken, that they didn't come because Mark was insecure. And here's another Derek moment. Ready for it? He's going to talk about insecurities. Insecurities, bad stuff. Insecurities, that makes sense. Insecurities with jealousy and ego, bit of anger mixed in. Yeah, can't be good. Yeah, there's more time for romance. And then Gordon says, I'm not this male body. I'm not this female. I'm not this, my child, my God, I'm a star. I'm not male. I'm not female. These people you're listening to, the Global Menace and his henchmen, are evil, sheer evil. If they would be willing to pit a husband and a wife against each other, what else is it that they can't do, right? So I am sharing this information because I am sick of these lies, and I am sick of Derek Bros, and I'm sick of his bullying. So it's for the record. And I will be posting a video of this conversation that these people had at our expense on their private, although public invitations are accepted, only server on Discord. So that's it. I hope you guys can make your own decision and see where the truth lies, because it doesn't lie with the Global Menace, aka Derek Bros.
So here's the continuing conversation.